Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome into the channel. Thank you so much. So I want to cover two topics today. One is going to be a wholesale purchase that we just bought 1,800 fashion and costume jewelry rings. And also I want to cover a little bit of what we sold recently on eBay individually and what we sold wholesale through our Shopify store to give you guys an idea what kind of stuff is moving and how much money we're making and profits and this and that, and how much money you can make if you use eBay and Shopify. So some people ask why I wouldn't list all of these individually on eBay myself if they're worth money, and why do I wholesale some stuff versus actually listing it individually. And so when you go out to the thrift store and you buy 20 or 30 items, you can bring them home, list them, and it take you a day or two tops, right? Great, perfect. But when you buy boxes, 5 boxes of 1,800 of one piece of merchandise, even though there's plenty of quantity in here, and there's probably only about, half of that, 900 individual items. Some items have 2, some have 3, some have 4, some have 5. You just can't, you don't have the time, right? And so, yeah, I could make money on this, but why not just flip it to everyone else? And instead of me making 8 or 10 bucks on average, or 6 or 7 bucks on average, I'll make $1 and I'll let everyone else make $5 or $6 or $7, whatever it might be. And so I'm gonna sell these in boxes of 50 and 100. I'm gonna sell them for $1.75 a ring, just flat price, $1.75 if you want a box of 50, if you want 100, if you want 200. Just email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Let me know how many you want. Include your PayPal email and your shipping address, and I'll get you an invoice. The invoice is gonna be shipping for like $8, depending on how much you buy. If you buy 50 or 100, they'll go on a padded flat rate. If you're buying more than that, I'll have to figure out shipping, but I'll cover it if you buy more than that. So, yeah, I'll let you take a quick look at some of the stuff that we have. It's gonna be hard, but we've got, turquoise here. I'll just crack this open for you guys. We'll do like a mini unboxing here of wholesale rings. So they come in bags of 10. Let's see, we've got like this crazy pearl looking ring thing, right? We've got this nice turquoise teal looking thing. It's really hard to see. I'm just trying to give you guys like a general idea. We got this giant crazy thing. We got, a band that looks like that. We've got a band that looks like that. And so you'll get all kinds of mix. You will get some duplicates, of course. You're gonna get some quantity. They're not all different. There's plenty of different models and brands in here. But anyways, $1.75, and the shipping's only like $7. So you'll pay like another $1 and a penny, $1.75 plus a penny to get them shipped probably, or 2 cents or 3 cents or whatever it is. Anyhow, $8 for orders of 100, 50 and 100. If it's more than that, I'll take care of the rest. So $8 shipping flat. If you're buying a whole bunch of them, I'll get you a shipping quote. Okay, so that's the wholesale. So let's cover what's sold. So what kind of stuff have we sold? And if you want any of these, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Remember your PayPal and your shipping address. What's sold on eBay and Shopify? So Shopify's been a little bit slow because a lot of people bought stuff, a lot of people have been sourcing inventory, and a lot of people have got to start going back to thrift stores. So the thing about it is, if you're shopping thrift stores, it's great to build your business. It's great to get one items. It's great to get cherry-picked items and to maximize profits. The thing about it is, you're only gonna come out of that thrift store with 10 or 15 or 20 items. You're gonna go to multiple thrift stores. I've seen people come home with 100-piece hauls or 150 pieces, and that's in a fantastic day. But on average, if you really push yourself, 50 or 75 items in a day is really good, as opposed to just 1,800 items showing up to the doorstep all at one time. And if you were in this business not to wholesale and just list stuff, you could get listers right away and be on top of it. So you really got to scale your business and figure out what you want to do. With that said, people asking about the profit from, us, why wouldn't we sell every one of it? We'd love to. We don't have the time. We don't have the people. And, we do pull out. I bought 400 pieces of clothes last week, and I'm listing them individually and selling them. You guys seen the what sold. I'm going to show you in a second. And so we do sell some of it. And so if it's stuff we're willing to sell ourselves, we'll absolutely sell it to you and you can make a profit. This sort of stuff we'll sell to you because it's just 1,800 is way too much for us. We may pull a few bags out without even looking at what they are. Just grab a few bags for us to have in inventory. The rest are going out to you guys. I won't touch them. I'll literally just mix the bags up and throw them in there for you. So let me know. Okay, let's jump over to my computer. I will show you, or my iPad, whatever I'm using, and I'll show you what's sold on eBay, what's sold on Shopify, what the profit was, the fees, etc. And you guys can kind of take notes and get some ideas of the sort of stuff you should be looking for and what's selling. And as always, if you're interested in this or any of our other wholesale stuff, you can email me and the link to my wholesale store will be below. So check it out. And if you want to learn how I buy this stuff, where I buy it, the wholesale stuff, how I go about sourcing alternatively, you can buy the training package, which will also be linked below. Part of that is some videos and webinars on how to wholesale, how to source things, Alibaba, outside of thrift stores, garage sales, marketplaces, and alternative sourcing in general. So check all that out below. Let's check out my solds, and I'll see you over there. Okay, so here's one of the first solds on our eBay. I'm going to actually show you some of ours and a few that we split. You know, we are good friends with Keith and Starr over at Flippin' Hippos, and so we bought a box of 300 and a few, like 304, 305 shirts and other little items, and we paid $1.50 each for them. We paid a little more because we shipped some up to them to split the work up. And we basically have the money back. We've sold probably in 2 weeks about 25 or 30 items. Even at, you know, a $10 net, $12 net, you're talking about at least $300 to $400 we've recovered. And like I said, I think we paid $400 or $450 for all of it. I have to check, but we're almost, if we're not even, we're almost even after 2 weeks, and only selling, you know, 25, 30 items, maybe 35 will be even. And that leaves us 270. So we call this stacking inventory, where you buy a bulk purchase of, you know, a good amount of things, and you plan for 20% or less to get back your money. If you can do it in 10%, that's great. So if you buy 300 items, the first 30 items, 10% should get your money back. At worst case, 20%, 60 items. So we're probably about 12 to 14% of the items getting our money back. And that's called stacking inventory, because the other 80+% is all gravy and profit. And then you go do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. And eventually you have like thousands of items that were all zero cost because you've already gotten the money back. So this first one was a Tommy Hilfiger men's button-down striped shirt. $25. We do free shipping on anything first class like this. So we sold this. This one was only up for about 3 or 4 days, and we sold it. Perfect. After fees, after shipping, you're left with about $17 or $18, and we, you know, only paid $1.50 for it. So there you go. Tommy Hilfiger vintage stripes, does pretty well. Cuba Vera brand, I don't really sell much anymore. We took a best offer on this one. You can see it. I believe the best offer was $18 on this one. Cuba Vera in nice, bright, tropical colors. This is kind of like Cuban / you know, like the Habanera shirts, but it's Cuba Vera. A lot of these are all the same. It's very popular in the Cuban community. If you ever watched Dexter, his buddy Angel made these pretty famous back then. He used to wear a lot of Cuba Vera two-tone shirts. They used to sell for 20, 25 bucks. Now you get between 15 and 20 for them. Nike Dry Fit. This is from the 2016 Olympic trials. This one only sold for $12.50 on a best offer, but it was a quick sell. I think it was up for about 2 days. Probably could have got a couple more dollars, but for a basic used t-shirt, $12.50 is not bad. Again, only paid $1.50 for it. We're recovering that money really quickly. To be the man, you got to beat the man. This one sold for $12.50 as well. I thought I'd get more out of Ric Flair, but there were other wrestling shirts that people were more interested in, but this one still did well. Again, make sure you check for that official licensed product. It's not always going to say that, but make sure that if it doesn't, the company that's produced it is a licensed producer of things like this. If you remember, I sold a Minecraft shirt 2 or 3 years ago that we got a warning and a 7-day suspension over because it wasn't an officially licensed Mahjong Minecraft shirt. A vintage 97 Florida Marlins World Series champion t-shirt. So vintage, I mean, this shirt is 23 years old. I consider that vintage. Some people say 25 years, you know, the difference between retro or vintage. At 23 years old, this is pretty vintage. It's almost as old as me. Not quite, but you get the point. 1999, and this one sold quick. I should have listed this for 25. That was my fault. Okay. Boy Scouts of America shirt, 22. Probably should have listed this one for $26, $28. But Boy Scouts, ever since all the controversy, their stuff sells pretty well, especially these uniform shirts. People collect them. Men's Tommy Bahama Polo, just a plain Jane with the logo, blue polo, and we took a best offer of $22, I think, on this one. Tommy Bahama Floral, so this one sold full price for $26. Any of these floral ones, pretty much aim for 23 to 25, 26. If they've got really bright colors, you can get up to 30. If they've got something crazy like a parrot or a sailing boat, those ones are the ones, you know, giant margarita glass, $35, $40. Orvis, really great brand, sold full price right away, $24, priced it too low. My fault again. $29 would have been a great price on this. $28, but $24, I'll take it. And then the other Tommy Bahama sold full price. Again, like I said, floral, at least $22 to $24. If it's got bright colors, which this one does, the pinks and blues, we got 27 out of it. Columbia PFG. Now, this is from Keith and Starr. If you don't know who they are, check them out. Thehippohut. They're in Pittsburgh, so you can see the item location, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They sold a Columbia PFG men's vintage shirt. They put it on sale for $27.98. These PFGs, I always tell you, if they're vintage and PFG, you can get at least 20 for like smalls and mediums. If it's large, extra large, try to get 24, 25. This one was a 5X. Crazy size. I didn't even realize it when I sent it to them, but they were able to get $28 for that one. And then a regular Columbia men's polo. These not as, great. I think they took a best offer maybe on this one of like 15 for an extra large. Again, the vintage and the fishing shirt's much better, but these will still do okay. They sold 2 polo shirts. I think the same buyer might have bought these, one for like 25 and one for like 12 or 13. So they got like $39 for the both of them. Green polo here, 2XB, and the other one 2XB as well. Those plus sizes for women and large, big and talls for men sell quickly. They sold these ones in like 2 or 3 days of listing them. 2XBs, and they got, $40 for 2 shirts that we paid $3 for. So great flips. This is a brand a lot of you may not be familiar with. I know a few of you are. It's called Sims, and I recognized it right away. I put it in there for them. It's another vintage fishing shirt. It's plaid. You can always tell those vintage shirts on the back. You can see the vented area there, and then inside, if you look at the venting right there is in the picture. $34.99. I think they didn't take a best offer. I'm pretty sure that was full price sale. I can't see it because I'm not on their account, of course. And then finally is Primal Wear men's cycling jersey. Cycling shirts and biking shirts, the bright yellow ones, these graphic ones, anyone with sponsors on them, they tend to do well. And this one, not a exception, $24.99. I think maybe a best offer of 21 or 22, but expect these to do 20, 25 bucks with these graphics. So that is the eBay sales. And then if I take you over to Shopify, here we have 74 New Knox Rose and Wild Fable tops. They ended up selling for $154.35 total with shipping. Obviously, our Shopify store, we're consigning it for other people, so we only make about 20%, so about $30 on $150. But this is the type of stuff, where they sold for $2 a piece. We're taking that other inventory that we're into for $1. We pay $1.50, $2 for good stuff, $2.50 maybe. And other stuff that we pay 50 cents to $1 for, we flip for $1.50. Yeah, we could have listed them individually and sold them for 15 bucks a piece, but we just move these and make our $30, $40. And so we're trying to move, 1 or 2 lots a day, 3 lots a day, make 20, 30, 40 bucks each, $100, $150 a day. There you go, 3 or 4,000 bucks on a Shopify store. You do have to have a following, email list, social media. And again, it just goes one after another. There's 76 more for $150. There's 48 items for $63, so that one only sold for $150 or $1.50 a piece. I'm sorry. 28 tops for $52, almost $2 each, and 35 pieces for $82, more than $2 a piece. So that's really our goal, is to get $2 a piece for stuff that we purchased or can purchase for $1, $1.25. We're not looking to make $10 a unit because we're selling 35 all at once. So we're willing to take $2 or $1.50 profit and move it on. So that's our Shopify. That is some of the what's sold on eBay. And as always, if you're interested in any of the items you see on our eBay stores, mine is TreasureChestFL for the public store. Theirs is the Thehippohut, and anything in our Shopify store, which I'll link all of these below. You can check them out, go shopping, spend some money, let us know. We appreciate it. Supports the channels. And the rings that I showed you at the beginning of this video, they are officially for sale right now. Again, $1.75 each in boxes of, or bags of 50 and 100. Plus shipping, so that would be $1.75 times a bag of 50 is $87.50, and $8. We'll do $7.50 shipping. It'll make it an even 95 bucks for a box of 50. And if you want 100, that's $175 plus 8, so it's $183. Email me rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Provide your shipping address, your PayPal email, and I will get you an invoice right away. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.